Everyone, welcome to Sim's Paradise. In the last episode, Catherine had a meeting with April and Travis to discuss what's going on with Grace and seeing if they know anything. And they found out a plan on how they're going to um, find her and get her all that. But I do realize something in the background, which I will show you in a minute. So give me a minute. Okay, so I'm back. The thing I had to show you is that you guys remember how I said about Judas got a familiar. Well, his familiar is aged up, so she's now an adult. She's also afraid of the TV or the fireplace, one of the two. The fireplace it is, or maybe it's the TV. I don't know. She's afraid of one of the things, but she has to go ahead and she's gonna go ahead and call Travis or April and see if they can give her the address now, because their plan was to pretty much have Catherine go and check out this address that they got the hit at for where Grace is, and see potentially how Grace is doing, if Grace is okay and all that, and go from there. So he's like, yes, I do got the address, and I'm gonna send you the link to the address on your phone. So she's got the link now, and so she's gonna go ahead and travel on over there and see if she can find where or locate Grace, which we have not been able to see in the last couple episodes, because if you guys remember, she had ran away with this boy, um got into a situation where she ended up having um a sex with the boy and had like a hookup with the guy, and we haven't seen her since. She doesn't know if she doesn't even know about the hookup and all that. All she knows is about the guy. So she's gonna go ahead over and see if she can locate her. So I'll be back once we get there. Okay, so we're here. She's gonna go ahead and knock on the door and see if this is Grace's place that she's been staying at. Looks like nobody's home, so um, we might have to wait for her to get home. We don't know how long she's going to be, but um, so she instead is just going to hang out around here and see if she potentially sees anybody walking in or out of the house. However, she does see Holden, which we have not seen Holden in a little while. He's definitely looking a little bit older. If you guys remember, Holden was Chad's biological father, which, if you guys remember, Chad is Iris's actual biological brother. So this is, wait, it was Iris's biological brother in her eyes, but it was actually her son, her firstborn son. That was her dad, or his dad. But, so right now, she sees that this house is being lived in right now. She's looking around. We don't really see anything too suspicious right now. Um, but if you look just in the corner here, it looks as if there's a bassinet. So that right there is making her, like, this can't be Grace. This can't be Grace type of thing. This is obviously the bathroom and all that. But I think that she is gonna go ahead after she's seen that. She's just gonna go ahead and call Grace and like say, look, I'm here at this place. Come meet me. She's talking to this other lady, Kendra, which apparently she knows somehow. I don't know. Okay, Grace is here now. She has arrived. And obviously this is Grace's house because she just walked completely right in without knocking on the door. Which I think she's probably trying to avoid her mom. But I think Catherine's seen it. And she's like, yeah, this is not going down like this. So, Grace is here. And I think that she is going to confront her like, listen, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you tell me what's going on? You needed to let me know where you were, and I was losing it. She's like, Mom, I understand, but there was something that happened, and I didn't want to tell you. Right now, I think it's best that you see it. So go in the room and you'll find. So right here, you will notice it actually is a baby. Grace had a baby during her hookup, which means Grace is a teen mom. So she's like, I am happy that you're okay, but I wish you would have told me. He said, and I wish you would have let me know and meet this guy before you went out and snuck away before anything even happened. She's like, it was kind of like a freak thing. I didn't understand what would happen. I didn't want to let you know. I didn't want to freak you out. But I did ended up getting pregnant. And I had a little girl, which is obviously your granddaughter. And I named her Emmy. So you can go meet her if you would like. So Catherine's meeting her granddaughter for the very first time. Which I don't know what she was doing there, but I think she was. Oh, I hit the super efficient. I was trying to hit her to rock the baby. But anyways, she's meeting her granddaughter for the very first time. She didn't even know she had. Katherine, I think, low-key, she's just really happy that Grace is okay. And obviously gracious that she has a granddaughter. But she's still a little bit upset with Grace that she didn't let her know. And she's also said, I want to meet the baby's father. Is he even around? And all that. And Grace is like, yes, this is actually his house. He said, I'm welcome to stay here. That way he could be a part of the baby's life as well. If you're okay with that. And she's like, first of all, this is still sinking in for me. I don't know how I feel about this guy yet. I mean, he also didn't let you tell me. She's like, he didn't have anything to know about it. He was under the assumption I already told you, and you were okay with this. She's like, well, what about your father? How was I supposed to relay this to your father? And she's like, I wanted to let him know when I let you know, but I think that I'll be okay here. What do you think? She's like, ultimately, I will be coming back around to keep an eye on you. And I would like to have a relationship with my granddaughter, if that's okay with you. And Grace is like, yes. She's ultimately, your responsibility is to look out over your daughter, and my responsibility is to look out over both of you. So I will be back, and I do look forward to meeting this guy that's helping you out. All I do know is this, that when it comes down to it, you are still my daughter, and if I ever comes to that point where you have to move out, you will be moving back out into the house with me. She said, but as of right now, this is just a trial basis. Is that okay with you? And Grace is like, that's all I ask. So right now, it looks as if Katherine is on board with the staying of the baby. She's like, well, how about we go ahead and invite your father over here as well, so that he can at least meet his granddaughter as well. And April, because April would pretty much be, I guess it'd be like a step grandma. April's here. I don't know if Travis has showed up yet, but I know April is here. Oh yeah, Travis is here as well. Travis, who's apparently not in the best of moods right now. Maybe he's furious with Grace about not letting them know, but he's obviously seeing his granddaughter for the first time as well. She's like, I was in shock too. But I think I'm gonna let you guys spend some time here. I had my moments and some time here. So I'm gonna head home. But remember what I said, Grace, and that is that this is a temporary thing right now. But I am happy you're okay. And I love you. So I'll be back once we get back to the house. Okay, so we're back. Let's check the calendar and see how things are going birthday-wise. Halloween's actually coming up. And the Day of the Dead is coming up as well. Okay, we're good here for our birthdays. The next birthdays is actually for the twins. But I kind of think that Nichole should be aging up very soon, and so should Judas. Just because I think that they're getting around that time. Even though it doesn't say that they are, I just think that they are. But I do want to check on something with Katherine that I just realized. Because Katherine obviously is an elder, and I just wanted to make sure that we're not going to... Oh yeah, she's good, she's good. We're not going to lose her anytime soon. But in this episode, Nichole and Judas are going to spend some time together as well, because I think Nichole has finally realized that Judas, I think, is the one that she truly wants. Even though Judas doesn't know how to feel quite yet about her. It's been a little while since they've tried to have a relationship with one another, and there's no relation between them. Katherine kind of just helped him out. She didn't even really adopt him, but she's looking out over him after his mom's whole sacrifice thing because of Nichole. So she is going to go ahead and just see how he fancies, like, potentially being in a relationship. And so Judas is actually single, so that's good. And he is getting into like a flirty mood and stuff. And he is actually flirting back with her, so that's good. And they do have a little bit of romance brewing. But I think Katherine is like, listen, don't go too far with this. I mean, we just found out something about Grace, and I don't want it to happen again. Not that I would change anything with Emmy, but I don't want anything to happen again. And so Nichole is like, okay, well, we already know that. But, so they did actually kiss, guys. So I think he might be heading off to bed. But, or maybe to the bathroom. I'm not really sure. But, oh no, he's getting on the computer. So we're good. But she is going to come up here and ask him officially, do you want to be my boyfriend? And see what Judas has to say about the matter of those two being together. And Lily's rolling in a puddle. I think, yes, they have became boyfriend and girlfriend. So that right there is going to end it out, guys. We have a new romance brewing. We also had a huge shocker in this episode with Grace, which leads me to this right here. Sims Teen Mom series starts Saturday, June 8th, 2019, which will be following the lives of Grace, Emmy, and her boyfriend, Pierce. So you guys will not want to miss that. Anyways, again, next week we'll have to wait and see what happens with this romance between Nichole and them. But Sims Teen Mom series, again, will be starting on Saturday, June 8th, 2019. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.